Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I'm calm now because I did my review of Planet of the Apes. World Planet of the Apes. I'm your host, Matrixlord212. Also trying not to have a heart attack and excited with all this news. And I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
Before we go any forward, before we go forward with anything else, I do want to say that I love it when we have material to talk about casts. And all these news coming from Comic-Con and whatever the hell is going on, this is like a dream because this could fill up everything shows like you wouldn't believe. It's great time. So go ahead, Chris.
Well, guys, we got some pretty awesome stuff today. It's one thing, but it's still pretty cool. For Godzilla 2. Now, if you remember, I believe I said it on the cast that they are doing something for Kong Skull Island at Comic-Con, and that there was some sort of secret thing where they would release some sort of information, a classified file, Monarch file that's classified, if you did this thing that you do at Comic-Con. I'm not entirely sure what it was. I think you had to find like some sort of code and then tweet it online or something. And we got that file today. And I have to say, it is pretty awesome. So I'm going to screen share this now. Spoilers for Godzilla 2. If you do not want to see this, stop watching now. Here we go. See that?
Oh my God! Look at the larva
Yes.
like on the side.
Yes, there's two larvae here. There's some sort of egg or cocoon up here, and of course, Mothra herself is there. And you can see the Monarch logo, Monarch Sciences. Now, this in here says Temple of the Moth.
Mm-hmm.
So we heard about that, of course. Down here it says Dr. E. Russell or something E. Russell, Emma Russell, Dr. Emma Russell. I'm assuming that is Vera Farmiga's character.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is our first glimpse at what Mothra looks like, and I am very happy so far with what we're seeing. You know, she has the things on her wings, the eye designs on her wings.
And they have the two kids. They have the two kids like they did in the original, right? Like the two larvae. The two larvae on the both sides?
Well, these are two larvae. Yeah. Normally, Mothra eggs hatch with twins. Yeah.
All right. So this is Mothra and this is her kids, right?
Well, we don't know that. Those are just two larvae. We don't know.
But in canon, wasn't it like Mothra and Batra?
That's in the Heisei series.
Okay.
Mothra and Batra were two separate species, but they were kind of related.
They could kind of be two Mothras then, right?
Yeah. Now, again, I don't think we're going to be seeing a Mothra larva in this movie based on what the timeline said, that they found a cocoon in the Temple of the Moth. So I'm assuming that the Mothra we see is going to be going into her adult stage. But who knows? Maybe there will be larvae. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm very happy with this, though, because it looks very similar to the original Mothra design. But it is definitely updated. The look of it, the shape, her shape has been updated to be more insect-like and whatnot. So I can't wait to see more of what she looks like. And it just makes me even more excited to see what Rodan and Ghidorah look like as well.
Very exciting stuff, yeah.
Apparently what the updated Godzilla design is going to look like, because apparently he's going to be getting some updates for Godzilla 2. So.
Who's doing the toys for them?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure it's Bandai and NECA. I know that another toy company got a license to do Godzilla and Kong toys. I can't remember the name of the place, but they've been doing toys for or they've been doing these very high priced things for Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and whatnot. So that's something to keep an eye out for. But yeah, I mean, this is actually more than I thought we were going to get at Comic-Con for Godzilla 2 this year. I thought maybe we would get a poster, maybe an official title, maybe some character names, and it's kind of like we got all of that. I mean, I know this isn't really a poster, but this is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, you know, they're filming, so hopefully we see some more stuff every now and then.
Well, did it wrap or didn't wrap yet?
Comic-Con's not over yet, no.
No, I mean Godzilla 2. It's still filming, right?
Oh, no. They're filming till October.
October, okay.
Yeah.
So what do I want to say? What about the animated?
We did get some news on that today too. Thank you for reminding me. We didn't get any more news about Godzilla Monster. Apparently, it's called Monster Planet again. I guess that's the official title. That's what I'm going to call it. So
Okay.
Godzilla Monster Planet, and there was a comment in one of our other
Godzilla
videos.
Monster Planet or Monster Planet?
Godzilla Monster Planet.
Okay. Good.
Thank you to that commenter who gave us that information. They are right. We got news on when the other two parts of this movie are probably coming out. They have them both listed for next year. Both parts, 2 and 3.
So wait, it's a movie on Netflix, not a series.
It's a movie trilogy.
Oh.
We're getting the first part in November, and then the next two are apparently coming out next year.
Oh.
Which is very interesting, and I'm very happy.
3 animated movies.
Yes.
I like that.
Now, there was some other news that's kind of related to that.
Okay.
G-Fest was a couple of days or like a week ago. And at G-Fest, one of the directors for Shin Gojira was there. And somebody asked him, when are we going to see a Shin Gojira 2? And he said, if we are going to make it, it has to be done after 2020. Because the contract with Legendary says that we cannot put out a live-action movie until after Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh.
So they can put out the animated movies, but they cannot put out a live-action movie.
Well, let me ask you a question. This contract with Legendary, is this because after Kong, like right away there's nothing, but does this Legendary contract extend beyond what we know, beyond Godzilla vs. Kong?
What I'm assuming right now, we do not know if they plan to continue the MonsterVerse after Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay.
So as of right now, Godzilla vs. Kong is the end game of the MonsterVerse.
Which I don't think so, but
if they are going to continue the MonsterVerse, they will have to do it after Shin Godzilla 2.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let them have their movie.
Yeah.
Because they put Shin Gojira out when there wasn't Godzilla going on, so that's fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's what it is. If there's windows, that's great. That's fantastic. I'm all for that.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Good news.
Now, here's the thing about that, though.
Okay.
Apparently, they're not even allowed to start production till after 2020.
Of what?
Of Shin Gojira 2.
That's fine.
No, here's the problem. That would mean that if there is going to be another MonsterVerse film, it's going to be a couple of years later.
No.
Yes.
What if there was one planned for 2021?
No.
Why? You film it in 2020 and you put it out in 2021.
No, they can't do it because Shin Gojira they can't go into production until after 2020. They'd have to start in 2021 if they were going to do that. So that would mean that Shin Gojira 2 would probably come out 2022 or 2023, and in that time, we probably wouldn't have any MonsterVerse movies.
Why is that like that? Wouldn't it be that if there's nothing coming out from Legendary that year, they're allowed to put Shin Gojira out, but they can still pop movies out, or no?
They got to film it though. They need time to film it. Remember?
So okay, wait. So Godzilla 2 is being filmed. It's gonna wrap in October, right?
Well, that's until they have to do reshoots and stuff.
When is that coming out?
March of 2019.
When is Godzilla vs. Kong coming out?
May of 2020.
When are they starting to film Kong vs. Godzilla?
I'm assuming next year or 2019.
So they'll probably film in 2018 or 2019. Pop it out 2020. I mean, here's the thing. In 2017, they're filming Godzilla 2, and it's going to be out in 2019, you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not going to be out next year, then, Godzilla?
No.
So what the hell are they doing?
That's why we're getting the animated movies next year. Both
Oh,
parts.
so a movie will be done, but it'll be sitting there.
Yes.
Oh, because there's spacing.
Yes.
I see. But it only takes a year to make the movie, so they can technically. Oh, so they're not even
Potentially, yeah.
allowed. Legendary's not even allowed to make a movie.
Well,
Wow.
I don't know about Legendary. I know that Toho said these, not Toho, but one of the, I think it was Shinji Higuchi who said it at G Fest. If I'm wrong, please in the comments let me know. But what he said was they have to wait till after 2020 because of Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay.
The way he said it, I believe he said that they're not allowed to go into production even to do that. So after 2020, let's say they start in 2021, we would probably see Shin Gojira in 2022.
Yeah.
And then from there, I guess maybe 2023, they can have the MonsterVerse, the next one, if that continues.
Okay.
Which I believe they have a plan to
But
continue.
it makes sense why, though, Chris, because
it does. Yeah, it does.
Because people are going to be looking for information about King Kong versus Godzilla, and then if they see stuff being made with Shin Gojira, they're going to get confused because they're not going to be like us knowing about the news. I mean, some people will be like us, but some won't. They'll be like, "Oh my God, look, it's King Kong versus Godzilla." It's like, no, it's Shin Gojira too. They won't know. So like, they don't want to have anything to take away the thunder of King Kong versus Godzilla. Makes sense.
Right. It does. I absolutely. I have nothing against this. I think it makes total sense because then you can have the Godzilla fan base focus on one movie each year. In the Monster Planet's case too, but that's basically in the same series, so that's no problem. So I get it. I totally understand why they're doing this, and I'm completely fine with it.
All right. On that note, I think we're done, right? With that?
Yeah, with that, yeah.
All right, guys. Take care back now.